Well, greetings once again, everyone. This is me, Nick Michalak, and the awesome Steve Frazier again.
Hello once again, everybody.
Yes, and of course, we are doing a commentary today for the classic First Blood starring Sylvester Stallone.
That was 40 years ago that this came out.
40-year anniversary commentary. So, guys, get your own copies synced up with the subtitles turned on, and we'll get you synced up with the countdown and get going. So, in 3, 2, 1, play.
Sylvester Stallone is one of those folks that it's really kind of uncanny, his ability to, like, churn out a screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that he's done them all by himself, but
no.
He's got a co-write on basically everything he's ever been in.
Mm-hmm. Whether he's actually credited or not, he always goes in and tinkers with the script.
Yeah.
Something I always find fascinating. Ted Kotcheff. He also directed Weekend at Bernie's.
Interesting.
It's like complete spectrum opposite.
Well, I think a lot of people.
He was just like one of those directors, just like plug him into anything. He just about nails it.
Yeah, I think. They're famously Sean Cunningham, finished Friday the 13th, and then it said, I want to do a musical.
Okay, so I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I did a musical right after that. So, it's like kind of a...
Oh, Caruso?
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I feel like if you're a good director, then you know how to direct whatever you want to direct.
Yeah. But saying it's like one of those things I always pull out of nowhere. It's like, oh, this guy did these two complete opposite movies, and I don't know if anyone ever really looks into that to realize that. So
another idyllic lake house. U.S. Army. What a great head of hair he's got on him.
Oh.
I will say that Sylvester Stallone does kind of lack a little bit in the naming of his characters.
Sure.
They're all a little like, I don't know, like where did you come up with this name, sir?
Well, of course, this is based on a novel, so John Rambo is his creation, not Sly.
Fine, but still.
Yeah. Marion Cobretti.
God damn it. Link Hawk. Come on.
Lincoln Hawk.
Lincoln Hawk.
Ray Tango.
Rocky Balboa, for crying out loud.
Buzz. Fight Sean's. That's not a winner.
Not really. I'm interested to see now what this other guy, or what this guy has also done other than Bernie in this.
Well, I know he did. There was it's Burt Reynolds and Kathleen Turner and Chris Reeve, the film Switching Channels, but it was also kind of a little bit of a goofy comedy.
Sure.
So that came out like 88 or something like that. Nothing else I really... much of fun. I'll find out a few things. He ended up being like an executive producer on Law & Order SVU for like a bunch of years.
Interesting.
Films like Uncommon Valor, Fun with Dick and Jane in 77, North Dallas 40. Bunch of stuff. I mean, just like I said, kind of one of those guys, like whatever you need him. Whatever you need for him, he'll go in there and he'll take care of it.
Can you imagine? Now, in this world we live in now, 40 years after this, the transfer of information has Agent Orange.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you would just know when a friend dies.
Right. These days, back then, it's like...
Carrier pigeon had to... I mean, I know it's only 40 years ago, but there was so much progress in technology between then and now.
Yeah.
This is our first her comment there about Agent Orange is
Right.
really the first commentary on Vietnam.
Right.
Like, Vietnam as a whole concept, not as a country.
Oh, yeah.
But we're still in the era here, 1982?
80, yeah, 82 is what I'm thinking. 82.
We're knee deep in the era of,
Let's forget that it ever happened.
well, like, let's make movies about it.
Make movies about it.
About how awful it was.
How awful it was.
You know, probably from the mid-'70s until the mid-'80s. There was a 10-year run.
Again, in reference to my comments, like, okay, well, a lot of people are just trying not to deal with it.
Right.
They're trying to, like, push all these veterans from it aside, forget they exist, push them out of society, and just, hey, it's the Reagan era, we'll deal with what Reagan's doing now, and all that type of nonsense. And these films like this, like the Oliver Stone films and all the other stuff, are trying to push it back in your face. Like, no, this happened, and this is what happened to these people.
Right.
Pay some attention.
You can get toiletries on the marquee there.
Yeah.
Well, it's so interesting to think that, like, in today's times, I don't know what the right word is, we label every soldier as a hero.
Yeah.
For going to war.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Dairy Queen down this road, and I want to go there right now. And this is the only war that we've really partaken in where everyone was so against the government.
Mm-hmm. That they damned the soldiers that went over there.
Exactly.
And sacrificed.
As if it was their fault.
Right.
They come home, and everyone was so bitter.
Got drafted. They didn't really have a choice.
They didn't have a choice. Everyone was so bitter about the war that they just said, oh, if you're a Vietnam veteran, you're also a villain.
Right.
And
the society wants nothing to do with it.
It blows my mind how badly they were treated.
Yeah.
Which is what this movie is all about.
Yeah.
And we've got ourselves a real asshole cop here in Brian Dennehy.
But a legend, man. Dennehy. When Dennehy passed, even Sly posted something about it, like he was just so glowing about the guy. He thought it was like an absolute honor and privilege to work with him because he was so good.
We don't want people like you in our town.
Well, he looks at him. You got all this shaggy hair. You look like you walk around in the jacket and all that type of stuff. You look like exactly the type of guy we don't want around here. And the subtle thing with Dennehy's character here, they never explicitly stated, but when you get scenes in his office, he's a Korean War vet.
Oh, really?
And the thing was that there was a sensibility that Vietnam came along and everyone had so much fervor about it, they kind of forgot Korea.
Yep.
And Korea wasn't the same attitude.
No.
It was kind of like that forgotten war where, like, oh, we went over there and we sacrificed stuff too, and no one has anything to say about it one way or another. So I think that's in the novel, but not directly.
Again, you can
addressed in the film, but you can see it all over his character.
You can get away with so much more in a novel, as we've discussed.
Right. And if I was like, oh, there's a diner 30 miles up the road, like, that's going to take him like half the fucking day to walk there. It's like that's not even a thing. It's like
30 miles might be more than half a day.
Yeah, I mean, bare minimum.
And now he's going to walk right back.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's... It's so interesting that he's being such an asshole for no reason.
Right.
And there's no... I don't know, I feel like this kind of thing probably happened everywhere.
Oh, yes.
And B, I think it's interesting that this is not happening in the South.
Right. This is Pacific Northwest.
Right. Like, if you replace this with Southern Sheriff Black Man,
Oh, yeah.
it's the same movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same movie.
Sure.
What a great knife that is, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got all those custom made for each one of these films.
Oh, yeah.
And they get bigger
Oh, yeah.
every film.
Every movie.
It grows another like 6
A machete,
inches.
yeah.
But the fourth one, god damn it.
Is the...
It's lopping limbs off.
I have a hot take. Is the fourth one the best movie?
Oh, it can be neck and neck, man. There's skinny old Caruso in the back.
Yeah, Red?
Before he gets an ego.
Are you sure? You didn't have one here?
Oh, I don't know.
Big mustache there on the,
yeah.
at the desk.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
It's a good knife.
Oh, that's a hell of a knife, man.
Have you ever been a
Worth the
knife
money.
guy? Like, do you own a knife?
Oh, no.
I've flirted with the idea of a pocket knife in the past, but I really have no use for it.
No.
Have they stated exactly on what charge he's booked?
Yeah, because...
Vagrancy or loitering or...
Oh, concealed weapon or something
Oh,
like that.
sure, yeah. I always think it's interesting also how movies over employ the police department. Oh yeah, a little flashback. Mm-hmm. Is that poop being thrown at him? Probably. There's like 30 cops working in this police station in a small town in northern Washington.
Right.
There's another instance where our subtitles were not actually showing the dialogue. Old boy at the desk there rattled off like 2 sentences and it just had 3 words at the bottom. Again, how hard is it?
Yeah.
It's almost like they're dumbing it down. Did he not look like a soldier to you?
Right. I mean, the jacket. Come on.
I mean, I guess you could go down to the Army surplus store.
Sure, but...
What a look, though, huh? I mean, he's got a unique face as it is.
Sly? Yeah.
You put on that 80s hairdo.
Oh, yeah.
And his ability to grow muscles is shocking.
Oh, we're gonna see some fucking muscles shortly, man.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Like...
But, again, by the
third movie is...
he grows in proportion to the knife. By the third movie, fucking Christ.
Right, you think he's on the gas?
All... He's trying to catch up to Schwarzenegger, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they've always been professional rivals.
Right. Oh, yeah. It was it was the funniest goddamn thing. Because Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Okay.
Schwarzenegger put the thing out that he was interested in doing the film when he actually wasn't. Just to bait Slide to taking the film instead.
That's hilarious.
He's a fucking... Goddamn.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
See,
said who gives a shit? Says who cares? Come on. Come on.
Are these like PG-13?
Why? It's the TV edit version. You can tell he did this right after Rocky 3, man. This came out like 5 months after that.
Yeah.
Like 0% body fat type of thing.
Yeah, this is definitely, like, it's off-putting how different the subtitles are from what he actually is saying.
Yeah, it's weird.
There's some sly ass. Not even close on the subtitle. Not even close. Like, how are we supposed to, I don't know.
Follow along.
Yeah, I mean, granted, we have the volume down.
Right.
But we can still hear a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a cup of coffee. I got so sad.
No. Says he needs his coffee. I mean, this is like good old boy down south roughing him up.
I'm saying, you could very easily, this could be like in the heat of the night situation.
Right. Cruz looks like a fucking weasel or what, man?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what a smarmy bastard. You ginger prick. Shave him dry. Good
shave him
God.
dry.
Look at Sly's eyes.
Oh, man. It was such a thing where it was like there was such a big thing with this. Where they shot the whole thing, it was kind of a miserable experience because the rest of the whole film takes that place out in the middle of frickin' cold, rainy, frickin' mountain forestry area and everything. It's miserable. And so then they take the whole film into the editing bay, and the thing ends up being like, God knows, I don't know, it was almost like 3 hours or something like that. And Sly was like, this thing's a mess. He felt it was going to ruin his career. He was almost planning to buy the film off the studio and throw it in the trash.
Oh, boy.
Until he pretty much decided, take as much of me out of the film as possible in terms of like lines of dialogue and stuff like that. Make me as stoic and minimal as possible. And allow the other characters to tell his story. When you get Crenna in here and him and Dennehy are kind of commenting on the situation and perceiving different things.
Oh,
Let
shit.
them tell the story. He got thrown through the window. It's on the ground floor.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that dude. He actually broke his nose.
Oh, really?
That's a real deal.
That was a real break?
Yeah.
Oh, the delicatessen.
Uh-huh.
That's where I need to go.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they got a pastrami on rye right up my alley.
See all the breath, man. It's freezing out there, and he's in a tank top.
God,
man.
I love small towns.
Burning right down with the motorcycle.
Dennehy's untucked.
Seeing the pisser.
Look at, the mountains in the background.
Yeah.
This is such a beautiful...
Oh, yeah, the location looks wonderful on film, man.
I bet it looks wonderful in person, too.
Oh, yeah.
I love these 80s movies that we watch. And the streets are littered.
Look at that.
Littered with station wagons.
Whoa.
Got some air on that, huh?
God damn, that's dangerous there. I'd rather take on the motorcycle than the fucking car, man.
Do you like that where he did the wheelies just to cover his face so you couldn't tell it was a stuntman? If you go back and look at that again, the headlight from the thing is right in front of his face, so you can't tell that it's...
Yeah, I've seen on that shot where we just passed, I've seen the behind the scenes, like they actually got him hooked up to the trailer, all that type of stuff.
Is it like a pull?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, all these wide shots, you can really tell that it's not him. Now, he stole the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Their keys were still in it?
Well, he ran the guy off the road.
Oh, okay.
Oof. It's like Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, no kidding. Those old tanks that they built back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s.
They could take a pound.
Yeah. This is... The wig on this stunt double is hilarious.
A little much. The poofiness.
Yeah, it looks like a helmet.
Yeah, the 4K is not giving it the
no
the illusion. And it's all shot fantastically.
Yeah, there's a great mix of close up and
right.
And the editing is quick enough.
It's sharp.
It's quick enough to create chaos, but it holds on a shot long enough for you to know what's going on.
And they're very steady shots too.
Yes, it's not a lot of movement on the camera. Whoa!
And this wasn't supposed to happen. This is an accident for real.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, and they had to stick with it.
It did kind of look like an accident.
Yeah.
Guess that's why they call them accidents.
Yeah, there goes that.
Yeah, what a like an idyllic scenery. All of this. Is Dennehy still alive?
No, he passed.
That's right.
He passed about 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. The hell is that?
Like a big old drum or some kind.
I can't even imagine like being on the run like this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? How many lines of dialogue has he had so far?
Not a lot.
Has there been any? Oh yeah, I guess in the car.
In the car, he
had a couple.
He didn't say a word inside the station.
Right. Yeah, he had a couple lines in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I guess at the very beginning.
At the beginning, I'm talking about
his friend in Vietnam. Yeah. Which another great like little thing, right? Because he was really talkative.
Right.
There.
Because he was excited, like, oh, I'm going to...
see my friend.
The last guy on the list that I can possibly find, I'm going to finally connect with someone, then it just all drains right out of him.
Right, and then he gets this, like, PTSD.
Yeah, it's just almost like a depression of some kind. And took out Dam.
They took out right away.
Come on.
It's...
Lazy fuckers.
Yeah, there's like it's such an abridged version on the subtitles. Look at him making little clothes.
Yeah.
He's got to warm up a little bit, right?
He's got to do something. Like I said, that breath was showing through real clear earlier.
It would be hella cold.
Oh yeah.
By the water and up in the mountains and
yeah, they're probably definitely shooting this probably like October. No, the film came out in October, so they're probably shooting about a year earlier. You see how many problems they were having with the editing and everything like that. They probably had a long post production.
This is the era where all sheriffs or all cops in the rural areas wear hats.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's referred to Dennehy as a sheriff, right?
No. Trying to remember his character's name. Teasel.
Yeah. But I don't think it's sheriff. I think it's like chief, right?
Well, it said sheriff's department on the patch, on the jacket. I'm pretty certain.
I'm still so confused as to why so many movies use the word sheriff for a small town. But maybe that's me nitpicking again. At least he's kind of the voice of reason. For now, I don't know. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That does not look good. Holy Lord. That is not good. Not good. I bet you could get down there. You just have to be careful.
Yeah.
Can't go that way. I've never been up to the Pacific Northwest. I travel a lot, but I've always wanted to go. And I just kind of assume that it all looks like this. I'm sure it doesn't. But, I mean, what a beautiful landscape.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there.
Not all the way up there.
No. For only being, 20, 25 minutes in,
Yeah.
we're knee deep in the action here.
Yeah.
It's definitely got a good pace to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't let go. Here comes the chopper.
I mean, just looking at how all of this action is constructed and put together, it's like it feels like setting the template for the rest of the '80s moving forward in a certain way, because it just feels like this is right on point with everything else that follows after. Not quite as much with how action was done prior to this. I mean, just the way that everything is cut together on this whole thing, just like it still feels contemporary today.
Yeah, I would agree with that. This guy's got a great voice.
Oh yeah, he's really top notch.
He's a bad shot, though.
Yeah, well, fucking Chopper's wobbling all over the place. Yeah.
Oh, this is the shot you're gonna get him with, right? No thanks. He just jumped 10 stories or so. Into a tree?
That would hurt.
Oh, fuck me.
That would really fucking
God
hurt.
damn. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it would probably be broken.
Yeah.
I don't even know if the tree would catch your fall like that. I guess it depends on the tree.
Right.
You gotta scoot. Scoot. And I suppose from this cop's point of view, Galt, is that his name?
Right.
I'm going to guess that from his point of view, you could just kill Rambo.
Right.
And
who's going to do nothing about it?
Right. Nobody even knows he's there.
Right.
Well, that's not going to work.
Oh.
And
That is
goodbye.
definitely not the same guy.
No.
He had a full head of hair.
Not even close.
I was thinking, it's like, also with this film, when you're coming out of the 70s, 70s was like the decade of like the anti-hero. Your Dirty Harrys and all the Charles Bronson stuff to a certain degree, and Popeye Doyle, all that type of stuff. This is kind of not like Rambo's, like in this film. He's not like a traditional hero, but he's not an anti-hero either. He's much more like a very sympathetic, vulnerable hero.
Yeah,
he's not
sympathetic
that type
figure.
of like, I'm going to break the rules and kind of like go against conventions and whatnot. He's very much a different style of hero. He's broken. He's damaged. He's got a certain level of depth to him.
Well, it's survivalist,
Right.
you know. I love that he throws his hat down.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
They dressed that well.
This knife is all full of gimmicks, isn't it? There's a compass in the cap.
Oh, little thread.
Thread and needle.
Stitch them.
Oh, goddamn. Ow. Oh, goddamn.
I just could not do it, man. It's a real good prosthetic, though, man. The fact that it's still gushing. Oh.
Well, yeah, it needs to be.
Right. I mean, just the fact that it's a really good prosthetic. Sometimes it's that important. The guy says, does that matter? You can't line up anything.
No.
Fire whoever did these subtitles. They're awful.
It's the worst subtitles I've ever seen.
Oh, no. Yeah, just... Christ. What'd you pay for? Nothing.
Well, they got that right. I didn't do anything. Yeah.
Stop. I'm going to turn these off soon.
I know.
These are distracting.
That's what I said. I've been dealing with it the whole movie. Is there a secondary track?
I don't think so.
Hopefully y'all aren't watching the...
It's this or nothing.
All right.
We'll try nothing for a while.
We'll try nothing. It's better than this shit. Who put out this 4K?
Look at Lionsgate and Studio Canal. Come on. Get up on it.
God damn it. You. Chewing tobacco is so gross.
There we go.
Congressional Medal of Honor. War hero. Look at that. That face right there is eating a little crow.
Yeah. And despite all that, he's some drifter walking the street with no job, no nothing. No family.
Well, no, because if you're a Vietnam vet, you can't get anything.
Right. And that's the whole thing. It's like it justifies... In the military, you're the greatest thing ever. Out in the world, you're nothing.
You're nothing
at this point in time.
You're nothing if you came from Vietnam.
Right.
If you came from one of the others, WWII,
right,
then that's a different story.
You're an eternal legend. So I should be doing this to David Caruso about 10 years later.
He's an unlikable guy.
I was looking at some memories on Facebook, and I was like, I was watching that movie Jade.
I like Jade.
But how did William Friedkin, David Caruso, and Linda Fiorentino, who are all notoriously difficult people to work with, make that movie together? How is there not trauma involved? Or does someone not get shot?
Well, Chaz Palminteri, that's how.
Chaz. I love Chaz. He's fabulous.
He's the glue that holds everything together.
Yeah. Trying to get a rise out of me, Agent Kuyan.
I love Chaz Palminteri. What's with these hats? Oh, they put...
Yeah, put a little...
Like a shower cap or something?
A little rain thingamajigger over it.
Why? That looks so bad.
Yeah.
God, his hair looks so red. This transfer is beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at how red that hair is.
Of course, the difficult thing is on the production, like, you're actually shooting up in the mountains. Where the hell... You gotta drag a generator through the fucking mountains to light the place? To do a lot of these lightning effects,
yeah, look
too?
At this. I mean... I bet it wasn't as hilly, it wasn't...
Right, but I mean, look at that shot there. It's
in the woods, sure.
Yeah, this shot here, it's so dark. I mean, because it's so difficult to light things properly when you're out in the wilderness.
I can't get over the shower caps on the cowboy hats. I've never noticed that before in my life. It's a goddamn scarecrow, he says. Now I'm curious what the subtitles would have said.
Oh, Christ. Now going back. We don't want to be obsessing over that or this classic film.
Release the hounds! Well, if all the cops are up here, who's copping the town?
I don't know. The guy with the broken nose, probably.
Well, maybe. Is anybody left? I feel like the entire town's up here chasing him through the woods. Dennehy doesn't give a fuck about that rain hat.
Nah, man. He wants the face in frame, man. He knows what he's doing.
Now here it looks bright.
Right, probably the next day they were shooting this.
Yeah. I can't even imagine how hard it would be for continuity in a place like this.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was just a difficult fucking shoot altogether.
But look at the mist.
Right.
It's so beautiful. You're right, though, on this, that there's not a lot of Rambo in this.
Right. Well, this is going to be the whole sequence where he's doing the camouflage stuff and the guerrilla warfare.
Right, but I'm saying they're focusing on the chasers, not the chasee.
Right.
You know, it's almost kind of that reversal of point of view again that we've had. And sometimes, for the most part, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But if done correctly, it can be very effective, such as this. It's not as egregious as some other films where they've kind of changed the main character focus.
Right. Or failed to do so.
Like Dennehy is clearly the focal point of this section.
He's the heavy. He's the heavy of the film, but you build him up enough that you can hang with the character for a while as you're kind of building up a little suspense. Where is Rambo? What is he doing right now? And then they can threads into this whole thing where he's doing this sort of camouflage warfare.
You see him down there at the bottom.
Yeah. Ooh,
hey,
right underneath the buttocks.
You stabbed him in the ass? Oh, I guess it was the quad or a hamstring.
Yeah.
Hamstring.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad.
Yeah. You don't want to get stabbed in the hamstring.
Yeah.
He's screaming like a son of a bitch, isn't he? And of course Rambo would know to stab a man in the hamstring.
Oh, yeah.
Which probably isn't fatal, but what hurts like a motherfucker.
Right. And
disables him.
Disables him, yeah.
Right.
There we go. Nice rack focus.
It's like cutting an Achilles.
Yeah. Called Judd Crenna.
That's right, R.I.P. Broken arm there, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Well acted to where you could...
Believe it.
You didn't...
Convinced.
Right.
Oh, Christ.
You shot your own man, you stupid son of a bitch.
And so much showing that Rambo's used to this type of environment.
Oh, God, the spikes to the dick. Yeah, now this tells you exactly what Rambo's been up to. He's been booby-trapping the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he took a spike to the balls. Which might be the worst.
At least the quads.
Yeah. Might be the worst thing ever imaginable. He's really put down like almost all of them now at this point, right?
Holy Christ.
Oops.
There he is.
There you go. Just slit his throat. Well, you know what's interesting is he hasn't killed anybody yet.
No, that's the thing. That's where you're getting here.
The knife is even facing the wrong way. Well, I guess it's a double-sided, but...
Yeah. This is a warning. Just... don't push her, or she'll give you a war like you wouldn't believe. Rambo doesn't want to have to be in this situation.
No.
He's trying to, just don't push me that far. That's the way he's been the whole time.
He's a victim of circumstances.
Right. You've pushed him into doing this. He didn't do this of his own free will.
Rewind the tape back 40 minutes, and you'll see that Dennehy pulled him over and said, "What is a man like you doing in my town?"
Right.
Give or take. Look at all these people.
Yeah. They brought it all in, man, in a hurry.
It's a little town.
Got the Red Cross. State police, I guess.
Chrysler. Bad sweater.
I think these guys had better than the other hats.
Look at that TV camera. Holy cow. These hats are definitely better.
Yeah. He's got a better jacket, too, man.
This has got to be a state cop.
Yeah, he's a state police on the patch there. He looks like a cop, man.
Yeah, that guy...
He's got that typecast thing going. Yeah, every other role's a fucking cop. With some of those mirrored glasses on him.
Oh,
straight up.
Yeah. I feel like this guy does not belong as a TV.
He's got the voice, but not the look.
Yeah. I feel like they wouldn't let him on TV with that haircut. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the 80s.
He needs a hat.
Not that hat.
Definitely not that nose.
Okay, so now who's running the town? if Broken Nose is up here.
Well, fucking nobody, man.
He's uneven mustache. He kind of looks like Ed Harris.
This dude, yeah.
He's
got the look.
Is Dennehy's jacket brown?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
All these
I don't
guys,
like it.
Yeah. Like I said, the state.
Well, it looks like a military uniform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit more that cut. Is that like the state police guys'
like
jacket?
That,
He's got
that,
the fur collar, all that.
That's a traditional
That's
cop coat
that's
right
more
there.
of our look. There's the man.
Midpoint. It's got to be the midpoint.
Right on the money.
We've introduced
Colonel Trotman, Richard Crenna. Or the guy they originally cast for the role was Kirk Douglas.
Okay.
But Douglas wanted to come in and like change so much of the script. And it's like, okay, well, that's not going to work out. So they called up Crenna in a hurry, where he's wearing pants tailored for Kirk Douglas. They're too short for him.
That's funny.
And the boots too. I think there's certain things where, I don't know. I think there might have been scenes where he wasn't wearing the boots or something like that. I don't know. I'd be screwing something up.
Crenna just has this presence.
Oh, he's got that charisma, man, so much.
That I believe that he is a colonel.
Oh yeah. He's got that sharp, direct delivery of everything, and that there was a little bit of a cynical humor to him.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
He doesn't mind kind of taking a bite out of Teasel and everything, and kind of cutting him down a little bit.
He's really putting Rambo over as being like the number one guy.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't mess with him.
Yeah. And he's kind of already demonstrated that to enough of a degree.
Is that a wild boar?
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Mm.
How much the amount of food would last you so long?
Oh, yeah.
It's a shame the rest of it had to go to waste. I've had boar.
Mm.
Get those, like there's a local, like meat market near me that has some of those exotic, you know, type of the little samplers, you know, like alligator and ostrich and all that. Boars in there, elk. Best one I ever had was bear. Bear meat is delicious. You can't really get it much anymore, though. At least around here. It's like a bear ban. You can't kill bears for meat anymore.
It's like watching these two guys act, man. Granted, Trotman's like, okay, we can get him in a more peaceful manner. Just let him slip out. We catch him somewhere down the highway in a couple of days or a week or something like that, and it's all blown over. Teasel, no man, he wants this guy.
Vengeance, right?
It's personal.
Which is funny because
he's the instigator of the situation.
Right, he started it.
He's the dick. You just see it like everything is eaten at him. He doesn't like fucking Trotman one damn bit because he's trying to minimize him in the situation and
he doesn't feel like he's in control anymore.
Second guess him and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want some.
Right off the bone. Like a Brazilian steakhouse or something, man.
Fuck yes. Oh, I haven't been to one of those since before the pandemic.
Oh.
I need to go back.
Been there once, man.
If anybody out there has never been to a Brazilian steakhouse,
Just whatever cut you want, they just keep bringing it out to you.
it's an unlimited meat buffet.
Oh.
Usually they run $50 to $60 a person.
Oh, yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
But
it's a bit much.
But it's the best meat. Oh my God, it's nothing but meat. They just keep bringing meat.
Back it up to the table, man.
Like 8 different people walking around with 8 kinds of meat. You want more, you just wave them over.
Christ, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the
The tit for tat thing.
right. I like that also that it's become a military operation.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Look at the eyelashes on him.
Yeah.
I wonder if those are real. Everyone tells me I have really long eyelashes. I don't think they're that long. He just rattled off the name of the entire company there. That all the people that were in his picture.
Yeah. I just like the body language
Of
Stallone
Stallone?
has.
Yeah.
It's almost like, is this something real? Is this a dream? Am I listening to a ghost or something like that? It's like he's like a little disoriented by it all. He doesn't think like he would just show up out of nowhere. Also, he probably hasn't seen Troutman in years.
Yeah, we don't know what year this is set in.
Right, I was going to say, they don't especially say like when it is 82 or something like that. I mean, I'm sure, I think the novel was published around like maybe 75 or something like that, maybe earlier than that.
Well, the war kind of ended in 73 or 4. So, between 1975 and 1985 were the...
Yeah, 72 it was published, so 10 years before this.
Oh, wow. They were...
So that's right on the... Just right there.
Yeah, 75 to 85 are the peak years of let's make movies and preach about how bad Vietnam was.
Yeah.
But how good the soldiers were.
Yes.
Like Coming Home.
Right.
Which won a ton of Oscars, I think in 78, 79. You know, basically all about
Right.
coming home from Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's got your boy John Voight in it.
John Voight-Carr.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Was that a LeBaron?
It might have been. It was J-O-H-N, though, not J.
Yes.
Seinfeld's the best show of all time, by the way.
Wasn't it John Voight who bit Kramer? I think it was.
It could have been.
He was trying to find out about the car and he bit him in the taxi.
That sounds right.
Why don't you on the show for a cameo? You just got to bite one of the co-stars. Be fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that coat.
The big 10.
Yeah.
deal.
With the Sherpa.
Mm-hmm. I almost feel like even if Troutman got him to come out and do it, Diesel would probably still fucking shoot him anyway.
A little bit. It does feel that way. Like,
It's not satisfying for him just to walk out and get handcuffed. That's not what he wants.
well, no, because
He wants to bash him around the frickin' cell block a few times, like they were doing before.
That's the way that he operates,
Yeah.
Diesel.
Especially after one of these guys got inadvertently killed in the process.
Multiple, I think, at this point, right?
In acting, well, one guy got killed, the other guys got busted up and broken bones and shit.
Interesting musical score.
And Jerry Goldsmith, man. I just love everything he does with these Rambo films.
Did he do all of them?
He did the first three, but he passed away before the fourth one.
I always kind of wondered why Rambo didn't just lay down in the river and, like, go down the river. Kid's gonna shoot a solid gold brick here. Can you imagine being out in the woods, bow hunting or whatever?
Yeah, this dude just... Well, he's clearly part of the search party with the rifle and everything.
No, I thought he was just a hunter.
Or no, because he... Oh, maybe.
I think they're just
Random dudes.
just random out hunting.
Yeah. Which is weird, because if you... Obviously, they know what the hell's going on out here. Yeah. Where are you shooting at?
I don't know. You're shooting to shoot.
It's not
Why?
even within, like, eye visual range.
Why?
Eye line.
He's getting everybody to go to his little makeshift house here. So, is he still in charge of this operation? Is that...
Well, he's
Is that-
exerting authority, let's say.
All right. I'm okay saying that. Look at the guns also get bigger as the movies go on.
Oh, Christ. He's shooting like 50 cals by the third one. It's not even asked about the fucking fourth one. He's
No,
just
it's
shredding people with
Missile launchers.
fucking Christ by the fourth one.
The fourth one's the best one. I can't wait till we get there.
Oh, God. Yes.
Put that mustache away, sir.
Oh.
Nobody wants to see that.
This part always felt a little odd to me because they're trying to play these guys as comedy in a certain way, and they never quite felt like it set right with me.
Yeah. You gotta have a... Now, are these cops or are these... No, these are military.
And the guy in the back looked like he's dead anyway. He's just staring up at the sky with his eyes open, not blinking.
This... I don't know, you're right. It almost feels like bumbling cop.
It's like
And,
guys who shot Ted Hollister in Halloween 4,
You
drunken
got it.
hillbillies or something.
yeah.
Looks like a fucking accountant in the middle.
Yeah, I was
man.
gonna say, he looks like this is a sitcom.
This is it feels like the paintball guys from Jason
Yes,
Lives.
yes. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Just put it away. Put it away. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Good Lord. Bullseye. Love the almost black and white look of this.
God, this
with,
looks gorgeous.
with the orange helicopter.
Oh,
Or yellow.
yeah, the cinematography on this thing is exceptional. I mean, when you got the scenery, it's hard to get it wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So this
time
is-
or two before.
This is our problem. We want to shoot a movie. We got to go somewhere like this.
Oh God, yeah.
We don't even have to have a good movie. We
We
just
just need some mountains. Let's go Vancouver. They call those other films like
like
New Jersey.
I was gonna say, right?
It's supposed to be
like
New Jersey,
Jason goes
and
to
it's fucking
Jason Takes Manhattan.
fucking mountain ranges.
Little known fact: this is actually Manhattan right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right off of Long Island. the Bronx on the other side.
You got it.
Yeah.
What is this, like Jaws, where you're going to take a photo with the shark?
A what? Guy turned around.
Oh, God.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. Yeah. Jesus not having any fucking bit of it, man. Now he's got to dig him out of this fucking mess. Oh. Get to work. These guys are like fucking weekend warriors.
Yeah,
or
they're
some
like
shit. They're not the real deal.
No, he just said he's got to be back at the drugstore tomorrow.
Right. You fuck all of these guys. Why are you giving them fucking rocket launchers, for Christ's sake?
Right. You get a deputy, and you be a deputy, and you be a deputy.
fucking Christ.
That was a nice little, the flame being... Yeah.
Surprising it exposed well in camera. They must have been using some of those newer high-speed lenses and everything. So
look at that little trick.
Uh-huh.
He said weekend warriors
He's right on
there.
it, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I like it. Just taking a little snip out of each other, man. I love it.
Killed for vagrancy.
Oh.
He did not kill a police officer, sir.
Mm-hmm.
A police officer fell to his death. After, mind you, taking shots at this guy.
Trying to kill him for next to no reason.
He's, what a delight Dennehy is in this movie.
One of those interesting things with Dennehy, because he'd worked with Michael Mann before this, and he was almost considered to play Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter.
Okay.
Until
Cox.
Dennehy told him, look at Brian Cox.
Dennehy recommended Cox.
Yes, he did. He passed up the role and gave it to him.
Interesting.
So
I think Dennehy...
That would have been fascinating.
Dennehy and Brian Cox, to me, are always almost interchangeable. I feel like they're always kind of the same career.
Yeah.
And they have a similar stature, and I don't know. They're about the same age. I don't know.
Right.
I feel like you could take one out and put the other one in almost every scenario. Just my opinion. Except for Succession. Brian Dennehy would be no good on Succession. Mainly because he's dead. But mostly because Brian Cox is tremendous. Ow. Ow. That prosthetic arm's still bleeding. Look at all these cops still at the station.
Yeah.
The town's only got 4,000 people in it, but it's got 12, 17 cops. Sheriff.
The giant bullet on the side there.
Yeah.
The medals in the back.
It says sheriff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a sheriff is for a county. I'm pretty sure. The rats are a nice touch in there, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know where this is set, if they're just in a random cave, or... This doesn't feel like a set.
No, it doesn't quite... I don't know how you fucking scout caves, man.
I don't either, but this looks legit.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, it looks really legit.
Mm.
Those had to be working rats, though. Those weren't shoot rats.
I would hope so.
You gotta call the rat wrangler.
Mm-hmm.
See them all around there, the little rats? They're cute.
Mm.
I don't mind rats.
That many
I take
of them?
that back.
That many of them?
Yeah. Rats on my back. That.
No. Go chew on something else.
I guess
pal.
it's because I'm afraid of them biting me. I don't want them to bite me.
Yes, no. No, thank you.
Look at them all. Oh, my God. I hate rats. Oh, God. No rats. Rats are awful. Oh. Yep, time for a new layer.
Yeah.
Where's Tony Caesar when you need him?
Right.
He's also got one wrapped around his head as a bandana.
Yeah.
Which has kind of
become the look.
Right. I feel like that is what differentiates Rambo from
everything else.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Because later in life, he would do Rocky sequels, he would do all kinds of these weird movies.
Right.
And he looked exactly the same in all of them.
Right.
But if he had a bandana,
oh yeah,
he was Rambo. Look at the side pony. Yes. Yes.
That's very 80s.
Crenna is so, sophisticated and...
Oh, yeah.
This is their little come to Jesus meeting where... I don't know, we don't have subtitles, which is almost worse. I don't know, it's not worse. Having wrong subtitles is worse, but...
We'll try it again.
We had to take a timeout from the subtitles for about a half an hour. It's fine. No. It's wrong again. But that's fine. At least we get the gist.
Yeah.
Half of what he said wasn't even on there. It's almost like...
Big sloppy kiss, big hug. No.
It's almost like they... Maybe they did it based on the original script and not...
I don't know. Just turning these off again. No more. Or are you paid to do this? Fire them now.
Yeah, it's...
Fire them and make them redo it.
It's laughable. Ask for your money back on this disc.
Yeah, no. Fuck all.
I can't imagine being in a cave.
And not knowing where the hell you're going.
Right. Well, now I'm going up. But what's up there?
Right.
Who is waiting on the other side? The lighting on this is... You're right. For all of the conditions that they were in, whether it be in the middle of the forest...
Yeah.
Up on a mountain... In a cave...
Right. They're trying their darndest to light everything decently.
I feel like they've done a pretty great job.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's this entire, army operation.
Yeah.
Encampment's a great word for it. So many trucks, so many people, all just looking for this one guy.
Mm.
There you go. Jump on it, jump on it. Stuntman. With the bad wig. Look at the muscles.
Oh, yeah, flexing, man.
He's got muscles on top of muscles in places that I didn't know muscles existed. Oof! That did not look good like it felt good.
No.
You could see his breath, too.
Oh, yeah.
And there were no computers to put that in after the fact.
That's
Oh, look at the
real deal.
beige Ford. Oh, we need a chicken salad sandwich for that beige Ford, right? Crab salad. Was it crab salad sandwich?
What? Oh.
Some kind of salad sandwich. I think it's crab salad. This poor guy with his nose and his wrist.
Yeah.
He does have a cup of coffee, though, so good for him. Is the old boy on the right there sleeping?
Yeah, it looks like it. Nah.
So awesome. This is very Dukes of Hazzards again.
Oh, yeah. I was like, careful on that turn there.
Yeah, coming in hot. I mean, he's just following along in the convoy.
Oh, speaking of which.
So who's driving this car?
Just a random cop.
Or two? Or three? There's three people literally firing guns out the side of the window. Like the opening of Chainsaw 2.
Oh, jeez.
Bright lights, big titties. Available in the archives now if you're so inclined. Chainsaw 2 being the last good Chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
Other than
really.
the remake. The remake was fine.
Yeah. But it's all a wash after that.
Yeah, you got it. Uh-oh. You're fishtailing.
Got some good stunt drivers on the sucker.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Oh, there you go.
Cars don't explode like that, but you know, it's fine. At least it's not my favorite gimmick where the car goes off the cliff and explodes in midair before it even hits anything. That one really honks me off. Is this the bridge? This is the bridge that he walked across at the front of the movie? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't look like the same one.
Doesn't look like it.
Great music cue coming there.
Oh shit! Monster trucks, you know, basically.
Yeah, I was like, I could listen to Goldsmith's work on these films all fucking day long. It's phenomenal.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Excessive, don't you think?
No. Don't speak too soon.
Oh, look at this. Right in front of the Shell station there. The Seneca gas. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Oh my God. Practical effect.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real explosion, ladies
Oh,
and
yeah.
gentlemen. They blew up a GD gas station.
Woo!
Look at that.
I saw a shockwave off of that one.
Holy God. I love the fire shooting out of the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Where the oil, where
the fuel lines. Kind of doing that kind of twisty tornado looking thing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's your Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah. Try onion rings. I don't like onion rings.
Mmm.
I don't like onions.
Mmm.
A lot of gas stations in this town.
Yeah, a lot of them.
That's a Chevron back there? No. Can't quite tell. Billboard for cool cigarettes. Cool lights. Excuse me. Half of the town's on fire back there.
Mm-hmm. This is County Sheriff.
Yeah. It said it on...
Well, there you go. You were proven right.
I was proven right. Okay, so he's the county sheriff, not just the sheriff of this little small town.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess explains why there's so many cops, because they have to cover multiple towns.
Mm-hmm.
The county sheriff's office has to be in some town.
All right. Has to be somewhere.
Right. So, okay. All right. I feel vindicated.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's Christmas time. Look at that.
There you go.
Is this a Christmas movie?
Maybe. I don't know. A calendar somewhere.
Well, I saw a Christmas tree.
Yeah?
He's so, like, cocksure.
Mm-hmm.
Crenna.
Mm-hmm.
Troutman.
Yeah.
I don't think he smiled once this whole movie.
Mm-hmm. You're just like, nah, go let you dig your own grave here. Like, go off.
Yeah.
For sure. Go prove me right.
Rambo now has the gun belts around his chest.
That was on the poster image, man. Fabulous poster for this.
Like he's still wearing the rain hat.
Yeah.
I guess up in Washington it rains a lot, right?
I guess so.
See the little Santa elf or the little...
Yeah. Very, very peculiar choice.
You're right, it'd be nice to see a calendar.
Right.
Man, those stairwells are tough to operate.
Oof.
He's wearing like a boot. Do you notice that? Like almost like a fashion boot, not a cowboy boot. But not like a work boot either.
Yeah.
I saw him on the stairs. I was like, that's unusual.
Yeah.
I just want to go to the delicatessen. I need a pastrami on Ryan. I need it right now. Marble rye, really, if if it's true deli. Like a good Jew deli. Billboard for the army, right there. Oh, yeah. Kill the power. I like it. I like it. Although the grocery store is gonna, all that food's gonna go bad.
Oh.
Raleigh Lights.
Wow, a lot of smokes, a lot of gas.
A lot of
in this
smokes
town.
and gas.
It's bound to go up in flames eventually.
That's right. I mean, it's a bad combination, really.
Right.
When you really think about it.
Right.
So much smoking next to so much gas. Barclay cigarettes there on that one.
Jeez, oh Christ.
There's been like 8 different cigarettes in like 7 different gas stations. The Outpost, sure. Sure. Every small town has one of those kind of stores.
Sure. This bear looking thing on the left.
All the guns. Look at all the ammo.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're not wearing enough of it around your belt. What good did that do?
I don't know. I don't know what he's after.
Well, either way,
Gunpowder, maybe?
pulling it down didn't help.
Or is he just laying the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, kegs of powder. Look at that. What are you doing, sir?
He's going to blow it up, I guess.
He's got literal powder kegs.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, I see. You wanted to make a mess.
And kablooey.
I ran a trail of it out the door. And lit the whole thing up. There's that ricochet noise again. I hate the ricochet noise. What is being ricocheted? That thing's about to go ya-bang here in a second. That billboard's for cowboy boots.
Oh, okay, I was trying to figure that out.
See, Christmas lights everywhere?
Oh.
I'm telling you, it's a Christmas movie. Can you imagine the explosion
Oh.
at an ammo store?
Nothing left of this town after they finish production.
No.
It's just all leveled.
I will say, though, that at this point, Rambo probably has done enough things to warrant some charges against him.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's way beyond self-defense at this point.
Right, yeah, he's literally destroying the town for the sake of
Right.
destroying the town.
So we have that stuff burning in the background, man. Damn.
It's well done.
I mean, just all over the place.
Yeah.
Just for these rooftop scenes.
Great silhouette.
Oh, yeah.
And again, when was the last time he had a line of dialogue? Rambo.
More than a grunt or something like that?
Yeah.
Jeez.
When he in the stealing the truck, I guess.
Yeah. And kick the guy out of it, yeah. And before that, not since the radio call with Trotman.
Right.
I mean, that was the whole thing. It's like, if this thing isn't working, then I'm willing to take more of myself out of it to make it a stronger picture. Take more of my dialogue out, so I'm not telling the story. These other two phenomenal actors can tell the story of who Rambo is, what he's doing, how it affects different things, how to perceive him, and all that type of stuff. Up until the climax, when he has the breakdown here in a few minutes. And those are kind of a peculiar boot.
Got him.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
And this is the first scene that they've had together.
Yeah. face to face.
I need new guns.
I mean, at this point, he's just acting like an animal instinct.
Right, right. He looks like $1 million, though.
Oh yeah.
Crenna does too, but it's really the entire county that's come to the rescue here.
Yeah.
Have a Coke and a smile.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nothing is over. See, here we go.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, man.
Now we get the big commentary. And it's funny because everybody in Stallone's generation had the same experience of, you know, they either knew somebody or a family or a friend or whatever. And everybody Stallone's age can relate to Stallone in this movie.
Yeah.
This is kind of one of those right place, right time scenarios.
Totally. Yeah.
And now the breakdown.
Yeah.
God, he's good.
Oh, so incredible.
He won an Oscar, right, for Rocky?
Not as an actor.
I think as a screenwriter.
Screenwriter, yes.
I think.
He won the Golden Globe for Creed.
Right, I remember that.
As a supporting actor, which, man, that was a love fest when he got announced.
I remember that,
everyone was on their feet with like tears in their eyes. They loved not just Stallone, but that Rocky character. Everyone just loved dearly.
As we sit here, Stallone is 75 years old.
And he still looks like a freaking brick wall of a man.
You got it. He's got a little Botox and a little whatever.
Yeah, a little something here. This story here, when he's going through the whole thing where his friend gets blown the fuck up.
He did not win an Oscar.
No.
However, 2 years after this movie, 1984, he got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. 1984.
8 years after the Rocky film.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Look at this. I mean... But here's the problem. A prestigious group like the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences is not going to look at a movie like First Blood and say, ooh, let's consider this for an award.
And even though it fucking deserves it.
I mean, how many horror or action...
genre films.
Genre films have had exceptional scores or visual effects or editing or, you know what I mean? Technical things.
Yeah.
And
Crenna here too, man.
And been completely glossed over because, we don't want to stoop that low.
Yeah. This thing you give it...
I would argue...
You give it to Stallone's performance, the editing, absolutely. Cinematography, possibly, too. I mean...
This movie is kind of, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, going back to the genre films, and I know we've stated this on so many occasions, but it bears repeating, there is no reason that John Carpenter's Halloween should not have won an Oscar for Best Original Score.
And, and the interesting thing is, there's an alternate ending where Rambo kills himself.
Oh, really?
That was the original ending, original intended ending to the film. That he's there with Trotman. Trotman, they're like right up against each other, and Rambo just grabs the gun out of his hand and just kills himself.
I understand the merits of that.
Yes.
Here's the great, 80s...
Yeah, it's cheesy.
It's awesome.
The second film has Frank Stallone do a song.
I love it even more. Alf Humphreys. I feel like if your name is Alfred, you just go by Alfred. You don't go by Alf. Patrick Stack is a bad name. Great freeze
Bruce
frame.
Greenwood. But with that ending is like you can tell two different messages on that. The suicide ending is like shows kind of the dark hopelessness that these guys feel.
Right. Like I said, I understand the merits of it. I think this is a better ending, though.
Yeah, because I mean, in this one, it feels like you're at least showing that there's a hope for these guys. Someone can go out there and try to believe in them and try to help them. Michael Westmore does the makeup on this thing, and this guy, he worked on like all the Star Trek series from like 87 to like 2001. And he got nominated for an Emmy every single year.
Oh, really?
So that guy, he's phenomenal. So that's why that makeup on the arm was so good. But yeah, I just think the ending, like you're implying, that this ending I feel just works a lot stronger because when you're making this film and you're trying to, in some way, bring light to that issue,
right,
it feels like a more, I don't want to quite say responsible ending, like they're trying to be lofty in a certain way. It just feels like you can send a certain message with this film, because this film obviously is tackling an issue of the time.
Correct.
So if you want to have that stand for something, you can go with an ending that says...
It provides hope.
Pull some... And he's still going to face consequences.
Right.
But at least there's a hope. There's a way to try to move past the pain and the trauma.
Gene Joe? No.
Dan Hill.
Also, but the music was written by Jerry Goldsmith.
Yes. Well, this is the main theme of the film.
He just
uses it.
Got it.
In all the other films without the lyrics. It's the same melody. It's their night designer.
Arkansas Knifesmith. Knife, easy for me to say.
Knifesmith.
Knifesmith. BC. Canada's so proper with its ministries. Everything's a ministry of.
Yes.
Ministry of, yeah. Yeah, fun little movie.
Yeah.
It always has been. And they get more ridiculous as time goes on.
Oh, the second one is the most ridiculous one.
I don't know about that. I think 3 might be more ridiculous.
I just think 2 is very, very cartoony to a certain degree.
I'm okay with it, though. I'm okay with it.
We'll get there. We'll get around to it.
I like it.
All right, guys.
I'm going to bed.
All right. Take care, guys, and we'll be back with some other good stuff eventually.
See ya.
Later.